Give this a minute to go live. Hopefully it goes live. Just having issues with Moblin, but maybe this will go. Hey, somehow it's showing in front of me. Hold up. All right, somehow. Oh, it must be stuck. All right. I think we're going. All right. So this is probably going to be a nothing burger chase, you guys, but I just decided to get out here anyway. Heading down towards Springfield, Colorado. Probably going to go all the way down towards the New Mexico border and then go east towards the Kansas border and try and make a play on these cell mergers. But it's definitely not looking. This is already freezing. I'm just gonna keep it forward, and if it freezes, it freezes. So just keep resetting it. But just getting a little practice in today since I've been gone the last 3 weeks on a road trip. Getting some practice in for tomorrow because tomorrow's probably going to be a bigger day in eastern Wyoming and northeastern Colorado. So, without further ado, I'm just going to hit the road. Got another 50 to 60 miles to go to catch up with the storms, but hopefully we can see at least some severe weather today. All right, this app is already screwed up. Gotta watch this thing. It's probably gonna freeze every like 15 seconds now. Sent the creators of this app a complaint yesterday because of these freezing issues, and it looks like Midwestern storm trackers used to use this. Oh, and look, it froze again. But they stopped because it freezes every 30 seconds. Sometimes I have better days, but I don't know what's going on with it today. Like, normally it stays going for about 30 minutes to an hour before it shits out on me, but today it's just doing it every like 15 seconds. Yeah, look at that. That lasted 10 seconds. Video.ninja sucks. Trying a different camera, which it probably won't work. actually using, well, my primary connection right now is Starlink. Backup is AT&T. Yeah, don't know why it keeps freezing on me, but I checked my download speeds a minute ago and it was over 160 megabits per second. So don't know what this app's issue is. This is also my first time trying a different camera source. Still from the same phone, but um, different camera source. So hopefully, I don't know. I'm not going to jinx myself. It'll probably freeze anyway. But over there to the left is basically the multicellular structure that I am targeting today and playing on storm mergers that are coming in from the south. These storms right in front of me are moving due east right now. So hopefully these storms that are coming in from the south that are going to end up merging with it will end up giving it enough of a nudge to spin something up. But again, expectations are very low today. And, the big show is tomorrow. So also sorry for the little the shakiness of this camera. Kind of been fooling around with different mounts, and this is kind of the best I've gotten so far, but it's not quite where it needs to be yet. You can see these storms up on the horizon now. I'm pointing down towards the southeast. I'm just north of Lamar, Colorado. Actually, would not be surprised if I end up heading down towards Elkhart. So far, this camera source seems to be holding up, so fingers crossed that it stays that way. I was really frustrated last time because the camera kept freezing. Last time being like 4 weeks ago was the last chase. But I was having to reset the video every like 10 minutes or so. And that gets old after a while, especially when you're streaming for several hours. But so far so good with this camera source, so making notes for the future already. But yeah, I just wrapped up a 3-week long road trip on Saturday. Ended up leaving on June 2nd for Toronto to visit my girlfriend. Then last week down to Baltimore to visit my family. And then on Friday at 4 p.m. in Eastern time, I ended up leaving Baltimore, and I ended up making it to Colorado Springs at 9:30 p.m. on Saturday. So I flew through that drive. That's kind of that's the fastest I've ever done that drive. But guess I'm just conditioning myself for some late season storm chasing. Um, July through September, I'm going to be looking towards out for additional peak season storm chasing. I'll definitely be on some late season chases down in the Central and High Plains. Oh, look at that. When this camera source freezes, it resolves itself. I think. I hope. Uh, maybe not. Maybe not. All right. It's gonna try it again. Different source this time. What's up, Chappie? Great to see you, man. Sonia, great to see you too. Uh, my expectations for this chase is very, 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 very low. Um, yeah, back in Colorado. Just got back on Saturday. I drove from Baltimore on Friday afternoon, got back Saturday night. Um, flew through that drive. But yeah, this is just a dry run. I'm not really expecting any tornadoes today. Uh, basically, I messed up with my prediction on where the cold front was going to be today, and I'm well behind it. I'm well behind these storms, but I'm uh, hoping to catch up with these storms as they start to merge. But definitely not expecting anything today. Um, that being said, tomorrow's the big day. Uh, Eastern Wyoming, northeastern Colorado, southwestern Nebraska. Um, a decent shot at seeing a tornado tomorrow. Maybe two. um, but tomorrow I'm going to get started probably about 2 p.m. Mountain Time. Uh, that's 4 p.m. Eastern Time. But expectations are extremely low. Well, oh, okay. So no, that's for today. Expectations are extremely low today. Tomorrow, um, there's actually a decent shot at seeing tornadoes. That's sorry. But yeah, just got back out to Colorado after missing 3 weeks out here, and those 3 weeks were pretty active. Especially up in the high plains, the northern plains, uh, several days ago. Um, was it Eberlin, North Dakota, had that monster tornado under that. Honestly, that mesocyclone was the most insane thing I've ever seen on video. Um, I was really kicking myself for missing that chase, but it was very, very tragic what ended up happening. Um, 3 people losing their lives. Um, but yeah, yeah, that storm does look pretty outflow dominant, but it's merging with the storms down to the south of it. Um, and basically, what I want to try and do is play that merger, or those mergers, because there's going to be several. But not really expecting anything major today. Um, sorry, my mind's in like 1,000 different places right now. But this girl's got the right idea. Let's pass this that way. Uh, Right, so these other camera sources do a little bit better than the main source. The main source was freezing every like 10 seconds when I started this stream. Word to the wise, don't use video.ninja for streaming a storm chase, because you're going to spend more time editing and refreshing the video than you are actually chasing. So far, this third back camera is working pretty well. I was having all the issues in the world getting Moblin set up today and just decided against using it entirely. That's kind of been my biggest struggle this year is getting a streaming source to work consistently. Me not being very tech savvy definitely affects my ability to put on a decent stream. But I'm starting to collaborate with some people and starting to iron out those kinks. It's a work in progress. It's always going to be a work in progress. There's always going to be new tech. There's oh shit! It looks like I'm on the left side of the road. That's weird. Wait, that wasn't even. That's weird. That's really weird. I don't know what was going on with that, but yeah. Every year there's going to be new tech. There's going to be new gadgets and stuff. Freddie put me onto a decent camera so that I can get better shots of these tornadoes I encounter. But so between the camera and the yellow box and like a PTZ camera, I still got a lot of equipment that I need to buy. Would like to do 360 video at one point, but that's kind of way down the line because I like to just capture quality content first. Quality content and also produce a viable stream. Let's see if I've still got 60 miles to go to get down to whatchamacallit, Springfield, Colorado. Then from there, I'm probably going to jet southeast and catch up with this storm merger. Oh, yeah, I need to switch to the Dodge City radar. Hey, Nicole, how you doing? Oh no, that was a funnel cloud reported up in Oshkosh, Minnesota, or Wisconsin rather. I was a geography minor. I have no excuse for getting that wrong. It's these storms down here are looking like kind of a cluster F, cluster duck. I'm gonna try to watch my language on these streams since I'm getting close to 1,000 subscribers. But yeah. Cluster duck. Huh? Oh, that's not cool. Don't say that. Didn't die. No, but I really humbled myself on my way back from Baltimore. I made a detour down in Grinnell, Kansas, where I very nearly zero metered that EF3 by accident. Um, very nearly did myself in. Um, I was riding on a muddy dirt road with balding tires, and it's just not a good combination. I wasn't able to drive faster than like 5 or 10 miles per hour without fishtailing, and that tornado missed me by about, I don't know, 20 yards. I was definitely in the outer circulation of it. But yeah, getting out to Grinnell on the way back from Baltimore was a very humbling experience. Oh, there she is. Great to see you, Paige. Yeah. Um, yeah. Yeah, no, I know that scared the heck out of you because you almost zero metered it too. Fortunately, you did it on a hardball on I-70. But yeah, no, that definitely scared the crap out of me. And then humbling myself with the images, or just actually seeing the damage firsthand a month later, I about I about lost my mind. Uh, it definitely gutted me to see that. But what was worse was seeing the mangled up truck smack dab in the middle of the town. That that made me realize how close to dying I actually came. So, lessons learned, bunch of lessons learned that day. My tires have been replaced. I got all weather tires now, not necessarily all terrain, but all weather tires. Um, can't really get all terrain tires for my Tucson, which kind of sucks. But um, when I ran the all weather tires during my last chase, they actually held up really well on muddy dirt roads. So um, fingers crossed that they hold up in future chases for sure. Indeed, how you doing? Yeah, Patrick, we're definitely chasing tomorrow. I don't know yet if I'm gonna start off in northeastern Colorado or in east central Wyoming, but I'm definitely gonna be out there. Um, 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 uh, I'm planning on getting out there by 1 p.m. Uh, I know models are hinting at uh, basically marginal tours on I-76 at, like, between 1 and 3 p.m. And then eastern Wyoming, like east central Wyoming, um, into western Nebraska by about 5 or 6 p.m. So tomorrow's going to be a longer one, that's for sure. You're doing Wyoming? Yeah, yeah. The only reason why, well, a couple reasons why I'm going to start in uh, northeastern Colorado on I-76 is just because that storm mode is going to start a little bit earlier. Um, and then the Wyoming mode starts a little bit later in the day. I think that mode's actually going to continue into the night, um, into like far eastern Wyoming and western Nebraska. Um, but I'm really liking the discrete cells that are firing right along I-76 out near Fort Morgan and between Fort Morgan and Sterling. So I'm very excited for tomorrow. Today, I really just needed a dry run because I haven't done this in 4 weeks. I had to see which camera sources work, which apps are working. Moblin completely shit the bed, so um, kind of kicking that out the door until I figure out how to program it correctly. Um, the first two sources, the first two back camera sources, were doing really terribly. And then this one, well, up until a few seconds ago, was doing fine. Oh, there it is. It uneffed itself. That's definitely good to see. Um, you get that live. There we go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. No, every storm chaser that I've shown support to has reciprocated in one way or another. Freddie put me onto what cameras he's using and stuff like that. Connor is the one that's really been guiding me through my setup. Um, oh, Storm Runner, he's been helping me out with positioning. Like I haven't even spoken to Storm Runner directly, but like just by proxy, he's been helping me, learn how to position myself in front of storms and whatnot. The reason why I support these guys is I really just want to keep seeing them chase. Like I I don't want them to have the struggles, the financial struggles and whatnot that people tend to, you know, encounter when adopting this as a full-time specialty. So these are people that I want to see chase, you know, as long as they want to, Um, I learn a lot from Freddie, Connor, Reed, Stormrunner. I learned from all these people. Um, some of them I've met, some of them I haven't yet, but they're all the coolest people that I know of. But yeah, it's really about keeping them on the road and keeping them fed, keeping them chasing. That's all there is to it. But they reciprocate in their own ways, and it's all. I'm grateful for it all. Grateful to be part of this community too. My audio is a little wonky. That I do not know how to fix. Hold on, I'm gonna turn up my iPad so you might hear a little echo, but I don't know. It doesn't sound wonky, but so I got the YouTube app open on my iPad and it doesn't sound terrible, but you guys might be you guys might be hearing it a little differently than me. Yeah, and that's really all there is to it. I just want to help. I I don't ever expect anything in return. I don't, but people have helped me along the way anyway. So um, kind of pays for itself. About 48 miles till I hit where am I heading again? So zoomed out on my radar. Oh, Springfield. Gotcha. Springfield, Colorado. Is this, am I in Lamar? Yeah, I'm in Lamar. Damn it. Yeah, okay. So this kind of MCS slash linear thing looking kind of ugly, looking pretty linear. But, perhaps we'll get some decent lightning tonight. Uh, Shaw's on your storm. It actually doesn't look terrible. Nice. Uh, Shaw's another person that haven't really heard of, haven't really tuned into, but see his name on see his spotter dot on radar scope all the time. It's really nice seeing Connor and Ben Williams get up to Saskatchewan the other day, or the day before the North Dakota chase. Um, I wish I had been back for that because I totally would have gone. Yeah, Lamar's a much bigger town than I thought it was. Haven't actually driven through it before. All right. I guess the bulk of what I'm looking at right now is out that way. Or can I go a little bit more? Does that work? Probably looks a little weird. What's up, Grifter? Great to see you, man. Yeah, it went down for some. You know what? Something I learned really quickly when I made my road trip up to Toronto is that our cell services are not supported up there. Especially like with T-Mobile and AT&T, I only get 15 gigabits, or no, sorry, gigabytes of downloads for a month up there for each. So unless you have Starlink, you're probably going to have a lot of downtime chasing up there. All right, I'm going to turn this turn the iPad back down. Hearing my own voice is the absolute worst. But yeah, guys, for reference, Storm Chaser Patrick Pineda, he's the guy I've been basically all my big chases this year and last were with him. Whether he was in the vehicle or in the same convoy as me, he and I have been chasing a lot together since last November. He's a phenomenal photographer, and damn good chaser. He's fun to go out and chase with. But definitely, if you haven't already, definitely subscribe to Patrick. He chases probably a bit more than I do, but I definitely think I'm going to have a little bit more availability over the next couple of months. But Patrick's phenomenal at what he does. So definitely give him a like and subscribe. He also does a fun little twist with his chase. He goes to he goes to historic sites and oh man, am I about to get pulled over? I just flew past an unmarked car. I was going 7 over. He pulled out. Dude, I think I'm all right. Hey, Gina, great to see you too. Yeah, I took a little 3-week break to go on a road trip to Toronto and Baltimore. Just got back on Saturday night and was really, really itching to get out. 4 weeks is a long time to not do it. Especially when those 4 weeks fall. It's the end of peak season, but still in peak season. So I did miss quite a bit, but I'm really glad I went on that road trip because I needed the mental break. Plus, I got to see my girlfriend, who just so happens to be a moderator on this channel, as well as several other channels. But yeah, it was a phenomenal trip. I'm gonna chase for the next week, and then I'm going back out to see her. You know, didn't even need to name drop her. Just threw the hearts in there. Yeah, but going back out there for a week, come Monday, and then probably going to do some more chasing when I get back. This season doesn't seem to be relenting at all. Let me two-page. All right, looks like I need to change up my target a little bit. I think I need to get out to Walsh, which is like the far southeastern corner of Colorado. I'm gonna punch that in real quick. Give me a sec. Back. Search. Oh, wait, no. I already looked it up once. Start. All right, that's perfect. That's about 55 minutes away. I'll be into the precipitation well before that, but next half an hour is probably going to be a little boring. FYI, when I click away to another page. um, I didn't really look before I headed out. Are there any other chasers out there streaming today? Yep. Yep. Daniel Shaw is streaming. Gotcha. That's somebody I need to. That's somebody I need to check out. Haven't yeah, I've seen his spotter dot on numerous occasions, out on numerous chases I've been on. So I'll definitely have to give him a definitely have to tune into his channel a little bit. Yeah, Patrick was saying earlier that that Shaw's stream had some embedded loans, so maybe just maybe we can see something spin up, but not really anticipating much today. Tomorrow's the big day. Tomorrow, Wyoming, northeastern Colorado, southwestern Nebraska should be a really good day. We're gonna start early in the afternoon and probably roll late at night. So probably gonna be my longest stream since May. I think it's set to 2 o'clock right now, but depending on how the 0ZH triple R and Rufus look, um, might have to scale that up a little bit, start earlier. Nope. And now I'm frozen. Will it resolve? I'll give it a few seconds. All right, looks like it is not going to resolve. All right, try that on for size. There we go. I didn't see your weak sauce tornado and your haboob yesterday. Yesterday I slept most of the day. I needed to catch up on sleep after that long drive back. Wow, this already froze. I hate this app. Fortunately, it's the only one working right now. Trying the last back camera source. And it's frozen already. Wow. Wow. This thing does not want to cooperate. For anybody that's thinking about getting into storm chasing, don't use video.ninja. Don't use the app. Don't use the web-based platform. Uh, all these freezes in the stream are related to the app. It's not my connection at all because my download speeds on Starlink right now are 160 megabits per second. So it's not that. Already. All right, let's try the first source. Oh no. That source does not work at all. Oh god. Yeah. Video Ninja app makes me feel like a caveman. It's it's terrible. The web app won't. The video quality is terrible and the audio quality is very, very iffy too. But the app has its own issues. Like if if the developers could get rid of this freezing issue, it would be a solid app. It would be perfect for streaming. But unfortunately, that's the one thing standing in their way of an actually decent app. Why'd you stay in the left lane if you weren't going to pass? Uh, yeah, that road trip. I am rejuvenated now. I'm ready to take on another 3 months of storm chasing. All right, I'm starting to get pretty close to this the cumuliform rain at least. Wonder if it's no, it's I'm still in a stable environment on this side. 78 degrees. I felt no humidity at all when I rolled down the window, so hopefully as I get a little bit further south, I'll start to get in a better environment for storms. I mean, all the storms have already initiated already, so I mean that is a better environment. But like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what I'm saying. So you, um, I'm a freaking mess, guys. just mirror mode on my phone, but it comes through on YouTube just fine. Just fine. And as I say just fine, it freezes. That's super great. Yeah, love, I will absolutely call you back, or I will call you this evening when I get done with the chase. All right. And 25 more miles to go south, and I'm heading due west, or sorry, due east in this thing. Hey, Aaron, great to see you. Hey, Angela, you too. Gina, thanks for stopping in. Great to see you, and definitely hope to see you on a future stream. You have a great rest of your day. Yeah, it smells like rain now. It's funny, throughout the entire road trip, I think it rained one time when I was in Baltimore. Uh, Last Thursday, I was supposed to go out and chase in the Baltimore area, but stupid outflow boundary just completely shattered the day, so I ended up not going live. That mountain over there. Like one random, no, I can't even call that a mountain. It's like, it looks like it's about 150 feet tall. Looks more like a hill. Kind of weird out there. Let me, should be decent lightning to look at right now. Should be close enough to see it. What's going on with a couple of chasers out in Springfield right now? William Breed. Oh, Daniel Shaw is there too. How about that? Froze again? Did it freeze again? Ugh, this archaic app. The page stepped away for a little bit. Okay, I guess I'm still thin brain of the low radar. I don't know why. Dodge City shows a much cleaner picture. It is definitely outflow dominant, but again, those who weren't here in the beginning, this is pretty much a dry run, trying to figure out what works, what doesn't work in time for tomorrow's chase, which is it's going to be the first big boy chase I've been on in a month. Um, it's just a slight risk, 2%, but I have a feeling that at least the risk category is going to come up a little bit, maybe to enhanced. The last couple of model runs were showing storms firing in northeastern Colorado, tornadic with tornadic potential between 1 and 3 p.m. tomorrow Mountain Time, and then also seeing storms firing up in eastern Wyoming from 4 to 6 p.m. Uh, hopefully, hopefully these next few model runs, like the 0Z and the um, and the 12 and the 18Z tomorrow help me to pick between the two, because those two target areas are a little far apart. It would probably take me a couple of hours to get between the storms, so definitely want to iron out and figure out which target looks better. I know NATOcast is hinting at eastern Wyoming being the better target than northeastern Colorado, but when I was looking at the 18Z, HRRR, and Rufus, they were kind of agreeing on the I-76 corridor between Fort Morgan and Sterling, Colorado, to have at least some marginal tornado potential. Further north, that potential evolves later in the day, which is why I think that I'm going to start in northeastern Colorado and then just work my way north. But hopefully these, the 0Z, 06, 12Z, hopefully they'll give me a better picture as to which target will produce. It was kind of the same thing that Patrick and I went through on April 27th in the Hyannis, Nebraska day. I was targeting that day. but then I saw, what was it, the 12, 13, 14, and 15Z model runs that day, indicating that lone supercell that was going to break the cap and be a cyclic producer up in Hyannis, which I made a last second decision to skip out on my initial target and make it up to Hyannis, and it ended up paying off. So I'm definitely, oh, that might have been Shaw right there. Um, very curious. Current locations, right? Yep, that was Shaw. Daniel Shaw's heading north. I think he's done. But I'm gonna take some time, get into this rain, lightning, and whatnot, and see what I can see. I I know beyond a shadow of a doubt that Shaw's got the right idea to call it, but I just want to see how things are, and see what I can iron out between now and tomorrow. How this stream keeps freezing. This Momatis right here. A little fluffy, but I think we got some Momatis up here on the right. This year has been my best year in storm chasing. Oh man. Of course, as I say that, it freezes. Great. All right, I'm gonna reset this. Give me a sec. Should be good now. But yeah, 2025 has been my best year storm chasing yet. I've been chasing since 2014 with um my first independent chase. I saw twins, an EF2 and an EF0 near Greenville, North Carolina. Seeing tornadoes out there, it's nothing like what you see out here, like where you can see the entire storm structure. I mean, you can tell exactly what's going on in the thunderstorm visually, without need of radar. But out on the East Coast, it's way different. You kind of have to be paying attention to your radar because all the trees and the civilization out there, it gets in the way of the horizon. So, oh yeah, these are Momatis right here. Pretty cool. Sorry, my mind's in like a million different places. I start saying one thing, I end up saying something else entirely. So yeah, kind of flippy floppy there. I'm working on that. But 2025 has been my best year yet. I've seen 18 tornadoes this year, which brings my lifetime total to 66. And I've seen them everywhere. I've seen them in Florida. I've seen them in Maryland, North Carolina, South Carolina, um, Arkansas, uh, Nebraska, Colorado, New Mexico, even. I've seen tornadoes all over the country. Um, but this year has been predominantly in Arkansas, Nebraska, and Colorado. Oh, okay, this is really cool to look at. I'll hold this for a second. What? Back down. It's a pretty sizable load. And I'm frozen again. Go figure. All right, 5 seconds. Oh, look, we found rain. Very little, but we found rain. Oh no, this source sucks. Give me a second. I'm gonna pass this car real quick. All right. What's up, Justin? Great to see you, man. Oh, come on, video. You can do this. Stop freezing. It's like all my video sources on here keep freezing. All right, let me undo that. This is the fourth and final source. There we go. Finally saw some lightning. Gonna spin you off that way a little bit. Oh no, I already froze. Why? Man. God. Oh god. That's really odd. Really odd looking. Hold up, hold up. Why is that not holding? Why is that? Oh my gosh. I need to fix that. As soon as I stop, I'm gonna fix that. I'm literally just showing the road right now. That's not fun. I will change it in about 5 minutes. It's very zoomed in. Actually, matter of fact, I'm gonna fix it right now. It's gonna sit on this little dirt pasture. Okay. I have to fix this. Is this better? That's a little bit better. Except now I've froze again. Son of a gun. All right. Now I'm gonna turn around. Don't drown. Don't end up in the ditch. Ugh. Oh, is this gonna come back now? Oh, wow. We got picture again. Hell yeah. Granted, this thing's gonna keep falling over. But uh whoa, hold on. Hold up. I gotta grab my other phone real quick and take pictures of these mamadas. It's wild looking. Hold up. Oh. Sorry about that, guys. Had to really get a couple of shots of these mamadas. It's really wild looking out there. Um, which my video has. Yeah, here. Let me show you guys real quick. These mamadas are insane looking. All right. Just gonna get out to Walsh. These mamadas are absolutely insane looking. My God. Oh man. Oh yeah, it's my turn. It's good. I got a gas station right here, so that'll be a stop on the way back. I got plenty of range for the rest of the night, though. Ugh, this is freezing too. Oh man, come on. Wow, every camera source is freezing. I'm really sorry about this, guys. Tell me I got that. Nope, didn't come in clearly. What's that statement for? Quarter-inch hail and 55-mile-an-hour winds. Looks like I'm driving in slow motion with this camera. PDS Rainbow. Oh, PDS double rainbow. PDS double rainbow, guys. um, all right. Sorry, guys. My mount sucks. All right, yeah, PDS double rainbow. Look at that. All right. Yeah, honestly. This is extremely bright, and it's because I have the sun right at my back. Um, actually, this is the brightest part of it right now. But if I pan over to the right a little bit, you can see where it. Oh no, I'm gonna get stuck. There it is. There's the other end. I don't see the double on that side though. This is pretty wild looking. I'm gonna pull you guys out the window real quick. So there's the bright end. There's some Amatis above it. And then what's over there? Beautiful storm though. Love the cloud structure today. Yes. That's gonna be about the brightest rainbow I've ever seen. All right, you know what? We should probably. Oh man, I just effed it up. Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. That's Paige's thing. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Not Siri. Not doing Siri. Why so serious? Sorry, sorry, sorry. Okay, I hate to do this, but I'm gonna put the phone down. This this little mount is the biggest pain in the ass. So tiny, but it doesn't stay sealed on my dash. I just ripped it out trying to put my phone in. All right. And I need to about to use duct tape on this thing. It's pissing me off. All right. Motherfuck. See what I mean? Biggest pain in the ass of a mount. Patrick, you're fired from recommending mounts. Oh, come on. Just stick to the damn dash. Hell yeah, Chappie. Thanks for jumping in here. It was great to see you, and I look forward to seeing you on the next one. Hell, I'll probably see you on Connor's next one. Yeah. Well, oh wait. Okay, that seems to be going. No, it's not. It got it froze. Damn it. Swear, as soon as this gets a little vibration, it's gonna knock my phone over again. Yep, called it. Man, I did not want to be on the road having these issues. Ugh. And it froze while I was dealing with that. I haven't even been looking at radar. I mean, the radar doesn't look good. I don't think this is about intercepting tornadoes today. This is about figuring out exactly what my issues are going to be before tomorrow's big chase. I'm going to have to clip this part of the chase. This looks cool. Sun's right on the horizon now, so this rainbow has achieved peak brightness. Absolutely beautiful. Hey Holly, great to see you. It's not one of my streams unless Holly's here. Just been in every last one of my streams. As has Sonia. Oh man, this thing just keeps coming undone. All right. All right. I'm so glad that this camera source is the wide angle lens. Right side of this rainbow is just out of sight. There are very low clouds over there to my right. I don't know what that is. Like it almost looks like an inflow notch, or inflow tail rather. Whoa, and there's some wild lightning over it. Gonna have to pan over that way for a bit. Yeah. Find a dirt road to turn into, or a little gravel lot. But it seriously looks like an inflow tail, and I don't know why. There's nothing rotating right now. 1 second, guys. Gonna caught that. Nice. Oh, there's nope, that's not a road. Damn. I don't want to go down somebody. Oh, you know what? That was a road. Damn it. This is honestly so wild looking. What happened to my life? This is a residential dirt road, so definitely can't definitely can't be going down here. I messed up. I'm gonna find another dirt road because this view is absolutely incredible with the sun going down. Ugh, my rain axe. Oh, come on. Pretty cool. Oh man, let me not drive in the middle of the road. Which you guys didn't see because my screen froze yet again. That is such a pain. Video. I'd say this is such a pain. Video is the worst app ever for streaming. If these sources wouldn't freeze, and it's a problem with the app, it's not my phone, it's not my computer, it's not my desktop at home, none of that. If they didn't have this freezing issue, it would be the perfect app. But unfortunately, it's a scrub. if anybody's looking to get into storm chasing, do not use video.ninja. The web-based app um, has terrible video and audio quality, and the actual phone app has this freezing issue on every source. It has nothing to do with my connection because I'm using Starlink and I'm using AT&T and T-Mobile, and I have 160 megabits per second of download speed right now. So it's honestly just a terrible app. It happens. It's something that I'm trying to iron out. I'm trying to get Moblin working so that I don't have to rely on this app. Yeah, this is freezing after like 2 seconds now. I hate Video.Ninja. Well, I guess it's working-ish for now. Oh wait, you know what? It's already frozen. I don't see the blades of grass moving. Yeah, I'll definitely get this sorted out in due time. It's just really frustrating to have it happen repeatedly. Um, and you try and reach out to the developers of the app, and sometimes they're just completely AWOL. And that's the case for Video.Ninja, because the Midwestern storm trackers out of Missouri, um, they were using this app last year and complained about how it was freezing every 10 seconds. Um, and that's the same issue that I'm having now. So, and I reached out to the developers a couple of days ago about it because I'm having the same freezing issues. Um, and they're just AWOL. So I'm trying to get away from this app because it's just not
not worth stressing over, but unfortunately it's the only app that's been working for me as of lately. So and working is just I it's not totally working because obviously still have the freezing issues, but at least I can get a picture through. Whoa. Yeah, there's all sorts of stuff that's going on right now that I can't show because these sources are just frozen. I'm getting some pretty cool lightning here, but yeah, it's getting really frustrating with this app. It gets already frozen. Not even 10 seconds. No, the white is terrible. Oh man. Really missing out on some cool lightning because this thing doesn't want to work. Wait, what am I looking at? What am I looking at? Uh-oh. 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 All right, you know what? I'm gonna step outside. Bring this with me. See if I can see some cool lightning.
This camera source is super zoomed in. And it's frozen already. Good grief.
Man, that would have been a cool.
All right.
A couple of seconds, guys. It doesn't want to do it anymore. There we go. I caught it. Uh, Hold on. You're back, but my video's not. Ugh. It's so frustrating. Whoa! Oh my god! Damn, the video's out. Why? All right, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take my main phone, stick it on a tripod, so I capture this stuff, and then I'm gonna troubleshoot this thing. Oh, come on! Everything is breaking. Oh no! How did I know? How did I know it froze again? Go figure. Um, man, so frustrating. I don't get it. How does it freeze after 3 seconds? Hey, hey, Jack. I saw on the video trying to use it last year and it had the freezing issue. Did you guys ever find a way around it? No, no, no. The video.ninja app. Oh, man. Oh God, that's horrible. That's horrible. No, 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 no. No, that looks like absolute dog. Nope. Why? Why does this app suck so effing much? Ah. This app's such a twat. Look at that. I'm just gonna hold it. This thing is such an epic F up. Video, I'm gonna dump you for a better app. It's definitely not my bit rate. Again, I have this set to 5 megabits per second, and I've got my Starlink going, so I really have no idea what's actually the cause of this. Streamlabs, got it. Wonder if I can download. No, because I have to set it up on my home OBS. But I'm gonna give Streamlabs a go because my Goblin is a pain in the ass and is not cooperating, and video just freezes. So, um, we'll give Streamlabs a shot. Pretty good to stream on. God. Yeah, this app is foobar. This, this is really pissing me off, guys. Even the front camera won't work. I'm getting really frustrated with this, guys. I think I'm gonna head home and download Streamlabs because this is just having a no. I already froze. Why? Man, why you have to be like this? I I suck at tech stuff. All right. It's probably gonna freeze in 2 seconds. Uh, um, guys, I'm getting so sick of this. Uh, wait. Oh man, the Dakotas on Friday? Yeah, absolutely. Um, yeah, guys, I'm kind of done with this chase today. I really want to get home and troubleshoot stuff. Um, Tomorrow I'm gonna be up in northeastern Colorado and eastern Wyoming. Um, but the Dakotas on Friday. It sounds like a plan to me. I've been wanting to check the Dakotas off of the states that I've visited. I've visited 44 states so far. Um, North Dakota and South Dakota, Idaho, Maine, Alaska, and Hawaii are the only ones I haven't visited. Um, but I would definitely like to get up there and chase. Jack, we're gonna have to meet up. I haven't seen you since what, Casey's before the Kansas chase, the Grinnell day. Um, so we'll definitely have to catch up. Um, but guys, I really want to get home so that I can download Streamlabs and get that working because this is so frustrating having this video crash every 3 seconds. So guys, thank you all for joining. I really appreciate everybody that stopped in, and um, we're gonna be at this again tomorrow, hopefully with a little bit more connectivity. But guys, thank you again, and hope you all have a great rest of your night, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Never stop chasing. Wait, that's not even my line.